Wagwan, it's your boy Lost back with another video for y'all. And we got something different. We got Chiraq Street Legends episode 45, Neef and Cess. I think I said it right. The Chiraq Bunny and Clyde. Everybody already know everybody know about the Bunny and Clyde. Like that shit is historical. So I wonder how their relationship was. I mean, I'm pretty sure it got something to do with them being violent because obviously Chiraq. Obviously Bonnie and Clyde was violent when they was alive, so I can only imagine why they got this name. But we finna get a little deeper into this, man. I ain't never heard about no couple Chiraq Street Legends. Somebody just brought this to my attention and I had to look again, like, wait, did he say the Chiraq, Bonnie and Clyde? So I gotta watch this one. Flame back up this thunky. Hey, one of my subs say the Bay Area got the best weed. Shit, I need to come down there with y'all let then. Bring that shit back to the crib. I need something decent.
Bonnie and Clyde had been on a 2-year crime spree that left a trail of dead bodies in their wake.
Okay, coming in different this time.
What on, family? It's your boy S.
Wow, there. One line.
Back at y'all with another Chiraq Street Legends. And this episode is going to be about none other than Neef and Cess, a.k.a. the Chiraq Bonnie and Clyde. Now, Neef and Cess come from that, what is now known to be 757 area. They off the Avenue, 37th place in Indiana, and they're known as an avenue. Now, a lot of people don't know that 757 is not just one set. 757 is actually 3 different sets, and they formed an alliance. And in the alliance, every number represents one of the 3 sets that they have. You have Rock Nation, or Marley World Dirty Gang. They're on 27th, from state to federal. They're in the Dearborn Homes. You also have the Lawless Booney Boys. They're from 35th to 37th, Rose to Vincennes. They're also known as the Lawless Gardens. And once again, you have...
Bro, in Chicago, there's so many different fucking gangs, though. Like, people don't even be knowing, like, everybody think Chicago, I mean, it is kind of famous for the BDG or whatever, but, bro, it's so many fucking gangs, bro. We got Latin Kings, we got fucking Mickey Cobras, Four Corner Hustlers, Lords, we got all type of shit. And people just be thinking it's predominantly GD and BD because them the 2 that's going back and forth, you know, publicly or like on a more, you know, higher platform. But we got all type of shit locked on.
The Ave, they're from 35th to 37th, Indiana to Michigan. They're also known as the Burbs. Now, Neef and Cess were known in the street to be riding buddies, pretty much sliding buddies. And Neef would go do the hits, and Cess would always drive for Neef. Now, according to what I've heard, Cess and Neef were very relentless, specifically Neef. And they used to love to slide together. They used to always love to be together. And that's the reason why a lot of people think that they actually had some sort of relationship.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Well, the truth of the matter is, Cess and Neef actually had a platonic relationship. They actually had a real friendship. At the time when Cess died, she was actually with her baby's father, who we'll talk about him a little bit more later on in the video.
Ooh, wait, hold
on. So Neef and Cess will put in a lot of work. And at some time or another, they ended up getting into it with the BDs from off 41st, St. Lawrence, and Drexel. And Neef and Cess ended up killing a guy that goes by the name of hereby making
Made out of Welch.
the BDs off 41st
Ain't that Welch World?
Welch World.
Oh, okay.
Welch ended up being killed in OBN territory on 40th and King Drive. And people knew almost instantly exactly who did it. You know how the streets talk. So after this happened, this is when the story really started going downhill for Neef and Cess. Make sure that you don't forget to click the merchandise link.
Oh, my boy got merch
in the description block.
I have to buy
Where
one.
you can get your latest SNTV apparel and merchandise. We have everything from hoodies to onesies.
Can I wear that in my video? I might wear
scarves.
No, I don't think I could.
To phone cases in all types of different sizes and colors. It's your boy SNTV. Back to the video. Apparently, Welch was walking on 40th Street with someone else. A car rolled by. Someone hopped out the car, ran up, shot Welch, killed Welch, and also shot the person that Welch was with in the leg. And this murder took place May 15th, 2010. Of course, the murder of Welch didn't sit well with Welch World, so they vowed to get revenge on Neef and Cess. Cess was killed February 5th, 2011, and the newspaper reads, a South Lawndale man has been charged in the February 2011 shooting that claimed a young woman's life. Dwayne Timberlake, 22, of the 2600 block of 75th Street, faces first-degree murder charges. On February 5th, 2011, a 24-year-old woman was shot to death in South Chicago, police said. The woman had parked in a lot in the 2600 block of East 75th Street and was about to enter a party when Timberlake ran up to her and began shooting, authorities said. The woman was struck in her upper right leg, upper left leg, back, right chest, and twice in her stomach, police said. She died a few hours later. Officers said on Wednesday they weren't sure what motivated the crime, but Timberlake is slated to appear in bond court later in the day. Timberlake was already in jail on unrelated charges when he was charged with the murder. Neef was killed April 10th, 2011, and the newspaper reads, a man already charged with killing a Brownsville woman in 2011 is now charged with another fatal shooting that happened later that same year, police said Thursday. Dwayne Timberlake, 22, was charged Thursday with first-degree murder for an April 10, 2011 shooting in the 7400 block of South and Sands Avenue, a statement from police said.
Damn, how do you link that back to him?
Stopped at a traffic light when Timberlake got out of a vehicle in front of him and allegedly opened fire, the statement said. The man threw his car into reverse to try and get away, but the shooter chased the vehicle on foot and kept shooting until the car crashed into a parked car, authorities said at the time. Timberlake allegedly kept shooting at the vehicle after the crash and fatally wounded the man, the police said. Christopher Daniels of the 6200 block of South Perry Avenue was pronounced dead at Northwestern Memorial Hospital, according to the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office. Timberlake was already jailed without bond after being charged with murder in connection with the shooting in the 2600 block of East 75th Street, authorities said. That shooting on February 5th, 2011 killed Princess Streeter of Brownsville as she made her way to a party, authorities said. Timberlake is also charged with a separate carjacking and armed robbery case, according to the Cook County Sheriff's Office.
That means damn near every crime he committed, he did it in a sloppy way. That's how they was able to link all this shit back to him. That means you just out there not even caring when you do the shit you do. Like, you don't even give no fuck about getting caught. You gotta be smarter than that.
He will appear in bond court Friday on the new charges, according to police. So Tay Sav was actually charged for the murders of both Neef and Cess, but he eventually ended up beating the murders due to a lack of evidence. And this is where the story gets sad. Darius Brown, a promising young basketball player, was on the court in Metcalf Park
okay, shit, I spoke too soon.
When he was shot dead. The team, known for his speed and his shot, was playing in a game in August 2011 when 3 gang members bent on revenge opened fire. After the shooting, whether out of loyalty to the gangs or fear of reprisal, would-be witnesses in the crowded park refused to talk to the police. But on Monday, 2 of the men charged, Jamal Streeter, 20, and Aramis Beecham, 24, were convicted of murder. The 2 guys that were charged in the murder of this young man, Darius Brown, were actually the brother and the baby daddy of Cess, Jamal and Aramis. What happened was, they was riding. They spotted Tay Sav. When they spotted Tay Sav, they hopped out the car and they started shooting. It was them and another guy. Apparently, the other guy was the driver. He ended up getting off on the case. But Cess's brother and Cess's baby daddy actually caught the charge for the murder and they were actually convicted. Tay Sav ended up going to prison on unrelated charges where he remains now. I think that what we can learn from the deaths of Welch, Neef, and Cess is basically the same thing. At a time of war, you never expose yourself. It's not time to have fun. It's not time to, party. It's time to go to war. So when you out, you need to be going to war. You need to be applicating war tactics. See, that it's that serious because this is the situation that you've got yourself into. This is a war. And so many times, people get caught and killed because they're not aware or don't have the mental capacity to appreciate the fact that people are riding on a daily basis looking to kill them. Welch, he was walking in an open area, him and another guy, during a time of war. Cess actually went to a party that was on the same block that Tay Savage lived on. How was she not aware of that? Why was she going to a party at a time of war? Neef, I feel like after Cess got killed, Neef should have got out of Dodge. He should have been nowhere to be found. Period. Until Tay Sav is off the map, until he's gone. Because if he killed her, which he may not have knew, but still, she was shot 6 times.
Damn.
So, it had to be personal. I felt as though after that happened, he should have got put up. We have to realize that when wars are fought, guys are not out here trying to get killed. That's not what they're trying to do. They're trying to use different war tactics to kill the other group. Not go do hits and then be all out in the open, exposed, very, very vulnerable. No. And people may say, well, he hide or he put up. That's cool. But never forget, I don't care what y'all say. We at war right here. Yeah, I'm hiding, I'm put up, or whatever you want to call it. But whenever I pop up, you better believe that sparks are flying. Because this is the situation that I chose to indulge in. So I have to acknowledge how real this is.
Especially if you live by your ops.
And truth be told, if you didn't live through and survive, then you lost the game. I'm not playing games with my life. I'm taking all precautions.
But yeah, man, he gonna be saying that shit for Damn near all the deaths in Chicago though, they just be out there.
All precautions when I'm in that situation. And what we can learn about the death of Darius Brown is this. Most of us are in a situation right now to where your kids will not be able to go and play basketball. They won't be able to go to the park and shoot hoops. That's out of question. They won't be able to go and do a lot of these after school recreational things that keeps their mind off of doing this type of stuff, off of gangbang. So they'll too be subject to gangbang. What else are they gonna do? They can't play at the park. All of their activities recreationally has to be at school. Because if they go anywhere else, they face death. This is the situation that our children are living in. The last incident dealing with this situation was 7 years ago. Here it is in 2020, and the same situations are still occurring every day in Chicago, Illinois. At some point, I do believe that maybe, just maybe, things will begin to get better, and this cycle will begin to dwindle, and a cycle of making money will develop. It's your boy, SNTV. I'm out.
Shout out Street News TV, man, but I ain't gonna lie to you. He said just maybe. And I used to say the same thing, but at this point, it's like they basically not gonna stop until they damn near see every last one of each other dead, bro. Until there's one person left. And I doubt it's gonna ever just be one person because it's people who having these kids, they raising their kids to grow up to be in these bad environments, to be like them, and to carry on with the war they done started. Now you got your kid involved, you know. As soon as he born, you got him out there on the block, you know, creating this image for him that as soon as when he turn like 10 or 11, he gonna think, all right, it's time to go catch a body. At 10 or 11, he gonna be thinking like, man, it's time to go be like my pop. I'm finna go catch a body on somebody. I'm finna do something to make my block proud. And you got the mindset, like a lot of these young niggas nowadays got that mindset. And I ain't gonna lie, I had that mindset once upon a time in my life, but hey, everybody was a kid before. It's just that everybody didn't have the same life, you know, the same kid life. But it's a lot of people who, you know, had the same life, living in the project, living in the hood, have to go through certain different obstacles, you know, to survive wherever you live. So, because you know, if you live in the hood, any day can be like your last day living. Like today could be your last day living if you live in the projects. That's how you gotta start looking at life, especially if you live in those areas. But yeah, man, I fuck with this. I actually thought they had a relationship, you know, the Chiraq, Bonnie, and Clyde. I mean, obviously he had something going on, but he said they had a platonic relationship, a real good friendship, wasn't none of that foo-foo going on. So, or maybe it was, I don't know, shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't even know what the fuck platonic relationship mean. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Like, comment, subscribe, get me up there to 1K so I can be on this road to 1 million. Anything else I want to say? Damn. Oh yeah, I want to say, man, and when I'm done with this Chiraq Street Legends, I want y'all to start just, you know, comment and recommend me to, you know, videos, anything, shit. It could be reacting to funny videos, motherfucking prank videos, car crashes, any type of shit, because, you know, when I'm done with Chiraq Street Legends, I'm trying to, like, you know, just explode everything. So I'm gonna be reacting to anything. Motherfucking basketball highlights. I'm a sports nigga anyway, so basketball, football, baseball, shit, tennis. Whatever y'all want me to react to, I'm react to that shit. Because when Chiraq Street Legends, when I get all the episodes over with, the little series I'm doing, I want to start doing damn near a video for everything. Shit. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. And we gone.